Enlisting in the military is a serious commitment, and not everyone who tries to join makes it all the way. Here are the key reasons why you might be rejected. Medical disqualifications. The military has strict health standards because service members must be ready for physically demanding tasks. Chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, or heart disease can disqualify you. Neurological or long-term conditions such as epilepsy or severe migraines may prevent enlistment. Orthopedic issues, joint problems, scoliosis, etc. may be disqualifying. Certain sensory impairments, bad vision, hearing loss, if they are outside acceptable thresholds. Mental health conditions are heavily evaluated. Disorders like bipolar, schizophrenia, or severe depression are often disqualifying. Substance abuse, illegal drugs, prescription misuse, alcohol, or a history of addiction may block you. Even allergies or other seemingly small medical issues such as severe food allergies can be a factor depending on severity. There are also intersex sex development conditions that are specifically disallowed under certain regulations. On top of that, new medical guidance has tightened waiver rules for certain conditions. For example, some mental health or severe medical issues may no longer get waivers. Physical fitness, body composition. Even if you're medically cleared, you need to meet the height, weight, and physical fitness standards. Each branch has a specific height and weight chart. If you're outside them, you may be disqualified or must go through more testing, like a body fat test. Poor physical fitness, not being strong enough, lacking endurance, or failing to meet fitness test minimums may block enlistment. Education aptitude. Your academic background and test scores matter. You generally need at least a high school diploma, GED. You must take the ASVAB test, and your score has to meet minimums. Low scores can disqualify you or limit the jobs you're eligible for. Your criminal record is reviewed very closely. Legal, criminal history. Yeah. Love to you. Felonies, convictions are big red flags and usually disqualify you. Some misdemeanors, especially repeated ones or ones involving violence or domestic abuse, may disqualify you or require a moral waiver. Drug-related convictions, possessions, distribution are particularly problematic. Ongoing legal issues such as pending charges, probation, or parole often disqualify you until they are resolved. Dishonesty about your past, lying on applications can also get you permanently disqualified. Citizenship administrative issue. Even paperwork and status count. You typically need to be a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident. Age limit. Most branches have a minimum and maximum age requirements. Poor or missing documentation, birth certificate, social security, education records can derail the process. Excessive debt or financial instability may be considered. Dependents. Having many or very young dependents may affect your eligibility. Tattoos or body modifications. Certain tattoos on face, neck, hands, or the body art modifications can disqualify you depending on the branch policies. Mental behavioral history. Your mental health and behavioral history are very important. History of self-harm or suicidal behavior can be disqualifying. Certain personality disorders may disqualify someone due to risk or lack of stability. If you've been hospitalized for psychiatric reasons recently, that can disqualify you. Even learning disabilities or ADHD may be a barrier, especially if they affect performance or require treatment. Substance use, abuse. Drug and alcohol history are carefully examined. Past or current illegal drug use, marijuana, cocaine, etc. can disqualify you. Prescription drug abuse or misuse is also a concern. Multiple DUIs or alcohol abuse history may make you ineligible. A positive drug test at MEPs is typically automatic disqualification. So, security, more concerns. The military also cares about your character, reliability, and loyalty. Foreign contracts, questionable associations, or gang ties could raise security concerns. A dishonorable discharge from prior military service is a major disqualifier. Poor moral conduct, as evaluated during background checks, can lead to rejection, although sometimes a moral waiver can be requested. If any of these apply to you, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Sometimes waivers are possible, but being honest up front with recruiters during MEPs, military entrance processing station, is critical. Trying to hide or lie about disqualifying issues can backfire. Talk to a recruiter, get documentation, and see where you stand. It's better to know than to go in blind.